The sun is going down. I need to find somewhere to sleep. It's just me and Barry. I don't think I can do this on my own. Barry's not much help. Where am I? What am I up to? That's coming up. Plus replacement chairs for the awfully uncomfortable chairs in the tailgate of the California. They're a real pain in the arse, quite literally. Replacement chairs and a new gadget for the van called a duplicator. Stay tuned. So first things first, I do need to find somewhere to sleep. I'm actually on my way to Devon for a bit of a boys camping trip. I've been invited down there onto a friend of a friend's land. He's got about 4 acres, so we're going to be, tomorrow we're going to be in that field. Tonight is the beginning of my journey, so I thought I would extend the journey and have a bit of me and Barry from Cork time, which I'm planning to do. So I need to find somewhere to stay tonight. I've broken the back of the journey, which is about a 4 to 4.5 hour journey in total. I've broken the back of it. I did consider staying at Stonehenge because I did pass it, and apparently there is a track you can park fairly near Stonehenge, but I wanted to go a bit further. So I considered a Brit stop because we are Brit stop members, but I didn't really want to have to go into a pub and buy a meal or buy drinks. I just want to chill in the van because I'm quite tired. So I've used Park for Night, the Park for Night app, and I've found a little spot that I'm hoping is going to be quite stunning. So I'm about 7 minutes away from this Park for Night stop, and well, we'll see it in a second. If you stay with me, you'll see it. You'll see where we're going for tonight. I think this is my turn off. And just as we approach, so the whole journey I've managed to get about 40.3 miles to the gallon by taking it fairly easy, but I think I could have got more because there was quite a few delays on the M25 with accidents, so there was a lot of stop and start, so I think I could have got even more than that, so we'll see. I'm also going to quickly test my new dash cam, which you will see more of in a later video. Okay, dash cam, save video. How cool is that? And that 40 mile to the gallon, 40.3, whatever I just said, that's with a full tank of water and some about 15 litres of additional fresh water as well. So that's using the new tyres. If you haven't seen the new wheels and tyres, you better check out a previous video with about Betty Boo's new boots. So I have arrived. I continued on up the hill past the point on the map, and I'm now at the top of some hill on my own. It's flat. I've still got time for sunset. It's beautiful. I mean, how good is that? How good is that? So a few things to note. It's me and Barry on our own, so I'm not sure I can manage the van on my own because Barry is not very helpful, are you, Barry? So I'm going to try out the new duplicator add-on. Here we go. So duplicator control panel, so let's try that. So right, Barry, do not mess with this, the buttons or the controls on this. It's not a toy, okay? Anyway. Whoa! 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 This is going to be interesting. Anyway, he's in the boot. So I hate the California chairs. I mean, it's really cool to show people that I can unzip the tailgate and there's 2 chairs in there that I can pull out. And people are very impressed, but they don't have to sit on them. They're uncomfortable, they're old-fashioned, absolute rubbish. So I was looking for some chairs to replace them. I couldn't find anything that would be a straight swap out. That was my plan, was to remove them and then something else that would kind of has been cleverly designed to slot in its place. So I've been doing some research and I found some really small, I mean that looks big there, but that's I mean, I know I've got a big head, but I mean that's just slightly longer than my head. I reckon if I took out the California seats, I reckon this is going to fit in there. They actually do a smaller one than this as well. It's about half the size, but Barry couldn't get his fat arse into that because it's slightly narrower. And this has got a kind of a headrest thing, so I think I can actually even sleep in this. So I think this is way more comfortable. So I'm going to be doing a comparison, and I'm going to see if this will fit in the tailgate where the California chairs go. And then what do I do with the California chairs? So the sun hasn't gone down yet, but it has gone beyond some clouds, so it's not going to be spectacular or anything. This is going to be quite desolate up here. I am on my own. I'm wondering how spooky it's going to get. Have I slept in the van on my own in the middle of nowhere? I did actually. I have done near the Thames, but which you'll see in a previous video. If you follow our videos, please do like and subscribe and follow our videos. I did do a night in the Thames, but I did have the dog with me, and there was another camper van there, and it wasn't as remote and desolate as this. I mean, there's nothing around me at all. So, and also it's actually quite windy up here, so I don't think I'll be putting the pop top up, because I don't know, is it going to get windy during the night, and I don't think it's a good idea having the pop top up when it's windy. I don't think it would do it any good. So it's only me and Barry and the other Mark, so we're going to sleep downstairs tonight, I think. And I've only turned around the passenger seat. I'm going to leave the driver's seat in situ, so that if I need to make a quick getaway for some unknown reason, then I can do so without having to turn chairs around and everything else. So sleeping downstairs with myself, how's that going to work? We can top and tail it. Top and tail. So we have cups of tea. We're in the van. We've got the LED lights on. And this is the sort of place where you could quite easily spook yourself out. But fortunately tonight there are 2 of us. Although, or 3 if you include Barry. Anyway, see you in the morning. Right, it's only about 9 o'clock. It's pitch black outside. I'm in the van on my own, middle of nowhere. I'm shitting myself. Oddly enough, if there was a dog with me, I'd feel I don't know why. I've camped in some really weird places on my own before, but I suppose I've had a dog with me. It's really, really strange. Maybe the dog will sense if anyone's around. Not that anyone. I'm imagining things now. Anyway, just thought I'd better say that for full disclosure. Good morning, campers. Unfortunately, because the other me kept telling me spooky stories, we couldn't stay up there last night. We got a bit freaked out, actually. It was getting a bit of wind, and it meant the van was rocking a little bit, and because Emma's got me watching some BBC series that's spooky called Red Rose something or other, I had to come down. I can't believe it. I had to drive down in the dark about 10 PM. Very disappointed. Very disappointed with myself. Don't know what was going on there. Very disappointed with my other self, actually. And snoring all night. I've had enough. Well, you know what they say, you'll always be disappointed when you meet your heroes, and it turns out I'm not as funny as I thought I was, and I'm just irritating. Anyway, so I've deleted me, the other me, and I'm now going to find a cafe to get a coffee and some breakfast, and then park up to wash, because at the moment I'm on the side of a back road, but I'm in a little village, and there was just some people walking past taking their kids to school. So after being spooked last night by my other self and thoughts about the BBC series Red Rose that we've started watching, that I can highly recommend, I've only seen the first one, but yeah, pretty spooky. So I asked Google to take me to a cafe, and Google decides to take the piss, and look where it's brought me. It's brought me to the Rose Cafe, and that's not Gillingham in Kent, that's Gillingham in Dorset. There's something going on here, there's something going on. There is something going on. I don't even know what's in that box. But it's on the campsite. What's the best thing for that? So last night around the campfire, I had a very comfortable time sitting in my Robin's chair. The only flaw is these legs. If the ground is soft, when you're sitting on it, you end up making holes in the ground, and it's sinking in the ground. Now on one hand it stops it blowing over, but on the other it means it is stuck in the ground, and every time you want to move it you have to pull it out and mess around with the legs. But you know what, there may be a solution to that, and maybe to get some wider feet attachments or something. I'll have to have a look online, see what I can make up, watch for future videos if I solve that one. But other than that, you know, brilliant, lightweight, fits in the back of the van, doesn't take up any more space, fits in the tailgate, really good. So whilst all my camping buddies all deserted me and have gone up to the house to shower, hardcore cold water shower. I'm getting used to the cold water. I feel fresh, amazing. Wait, I haven't finished yet. So what do you do with your shower when you put it away and it drips water everywhere? So here's a bonus tip. Depress the shower head, take this, and blow, release shower head. You can now pack that away without any drips in your van. No!